Welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking about this year's ISCO Festival, and joining me today is Cesar Jauregui and Victoria Sabinina, both members of ISCO, here to tell us a little bit about this year's festival. And before we get into the festival itself, let's talk a little about ISCO itself. And what is ISCO and what does it mean to the university?
ISCO to the university and to the student body, I think it really is, I guess, a bridging of the gaps between the two parts of the university, because we are an international university, so that means that over 10% of the student population here on campus is international. And so what ISCO tries to do is bring those international students together so they have like a home and a family, but also connect them to the domestic students. So it creates like lasting friendships and just, I guess, a sense of learning a different culture, and through that learning comes understanding and appreciation.
And of course, it works throughout the year. Most people just know it from the festival, but there's events and things that go on throughout the year that give the opportunity to bring international students and their American neighbors together in a lot of different opportunities, correct?
Absolutely. We not only have ISCO, but we also have a Tea for Troy, which is a similar thing. They just focus on the tea aspect. But every Thursday, Howe Hall, 7 o'clock, we have different country presentations, and we have students from that country presenting their home country and their culture, and even sometimes their food to the domestic students, and just we get to learn a little bit more about them. So it's definitely an ongoing process. We also have several, I guess, service projects, and we also have a tea formal in the spring.
And of course, you talk about presentations and food. Obviously, the culmination of presentations and food would be the ISCO Festival. It's a popular event on campus. Tell us a little about the festival and what the festival is all about.
Go ahead.
The festival is about all the nations that we have in Troy universities. So there are about 20 performances from all over the world, from 5 continents, I believe. And also we'll have fashion show with all national clothes. And we have dishes from 9 countries, so everyone can try from the different country, whatever they want.
So you have some food, entertainment, and a little bit of culture from all these different countries.
Yes.
And now you are a part of this the organization, but you're also going to be a performer. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm from Ukraine. I'm going to sing Ukrainian national song. Yeah, and I'm also an MC. So yeah.
So I have a chance. Now, how does it make you feel to be able to share a piece of your culture with the Americans here on campus?
It's really important because I know that a lot of Americans, they don't know anything about my country because it's pretty far away from here. So I just want to share something about my culture, just a little bit, to make people familiar with our history, with our traditions.
And now, the mission of ISCO, as you mentioned earlier, is to bridge those gaps. And does an event like this feel to help bridge the gaps because it opens, I guess, eyes to a bigger audience?
I think what makes it so amazing is that it just brings that appreciation and even that curiosity. I think it's really what gets people, because it really is an awesome show and people are like, wow, that was amazing, I want to find out more about it. Or even just in the seating, when you sit down, you meet somebody of a different culture and you talk to them and then you guys become friends. So it really like makes that spark and ignites that idea of going and learning about new cultures and appreciating their differences and understanding that in reality we're really not all that different.
And of course, you mentioned the variety of countries that are participating. 20 different countries, or 20 different acts from 15 different countries, the food from 9 different countries. So is variety the key here to be able to give everyone a little bit of a sample of each of the elements?
I think the variety is important, but also I guess in the quality of all the shows. We make sure that all the shows all the acts are going to be great and they're all going to be part of are going to show something of that person's culture and that person's country. So I think that the quality has something to do, but definitely the variety, because then you see how global Troy University is.
And of course, now at this point, folks who are interested in going to the event, which is going to be, when is the event again?
Thursday, the 20th of November at 6 in Trojan Center Ballrooms.
All right, and so they need to get tickets though, right?
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Tell us about tickets and how much are tickets and how can they get tickets?
Tickets are $12 for students and $15 for faculty, and then we'll be in TC from 10 to 2 until the day of, and we'll sell them at the door, but the tickets will sell out. We have a definite number, and we're about already halfway sold.
So it's a popular event. It's a packed house, and you mentioned it sells out. So if anyone out there is interested in getting a ticket, they may want to stop by the Trojan Center or contact any of the ISCO members to find out how to get a hold of those tickets. So, once again, Thursday at what time?
6 o'clock, DC Ballrooms.
All right, Trojan Center Ballrooms. Well, I want to thank both of you for joining me today, and good luck with this year's ISCO Festival. I know it's always a big and fun event, and a lot of people talk about it for months after the event happens. So I want to thank both of you for joining me today.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.